Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at my house. I was at my shop earlier, but it was getting a little cold and I got hungry, so decided to come back to the house. Anyways, today we're going to be installing the HRS turn signal switchbacks for the corner lights, because right now I just have the orange factory ones, and I've always liked the looks of the white light myself versus the orange. So today we're going to be installing these, and then yeah, I'm pretty pumped on these, so let's see what they look like. So as you can see, the factory one is just the orange, and then the bulb is orange. So we're going to be switching out to these clear ones, and it's going to look so much cleaner. And the first step in doing this is going to be to turn the wheel so you can gain access to these 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. This one's not necessary, but it does help. So first we're going to turn the wheel so we can get access to it. So there's the top screw. Like I said, you don't have to do this bottom one, but I like to work a little bit easier. And then basically, just take the fender liner, kind of pull it out a little bit, just like that. And then back here, right there, there's a clip. You just want to push that clip in, and then the light basically will just slide out. Just like that. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room. So now you're fighting a connector. Just reach back here with your finger, press that connector in, and then just pull away. Just like that. And that's how you get. So this guy hooks up in there, up in that front slot there, and then this guy clips into here. So now you got your connector here. You're going to want to take this off of your old light. And on the HRS light, you're going to have a socket that kind of looks like a bulb. Basically, you want to pull this bulb out here and then put that guy in there. But in doing so, since this is LEDs, you have to make sure you're going in the right way. So I don't know if I can look at the wire colors or not, but basically an easy way to check is to just plug it in, just like that. Then plug your socket back in, just like that. And then go turn the lights on and see if they light up. Alright, after checking that they light up, we're going to go ahead and put it back together. This here will run up to your headlights, because this will be for your turn signals. You can choose not to use this. You can just have clear corners, or you can choose to run this as an orange marker, whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to do white parking lights for the corners, and then I'm going to hook this wire up to the headlights so that when I turn my turn signal on, it will light up orange like it's supposed to. So now I'm just going to pop the hood and then run this wire, and I will show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is, I think I'm gonna unplug this connector for right now. Get the light in there, and I'll sit situated. I'm going to run this harness or this wire through here, and then if you go up here in the fender well, down in there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the red wire, group of wires, it's gonna be, you can kind of see them down there. You want to go ahead and grab those and bring them up through here, and I'm actually going to use a zip tie to come around this side, run a zip tie through the hole there. That way the wire will go up through there and won't come across up here, because I always try to go for a clean look. And then I'll show you how to figure out which wire is what in your harness. Instead of coming up through here like originally intended, this filler here kind of gets in my way. And really the only way to get that off is that pin there, and it should just come out, but I'm gonna try to avoid that. I'm just gonna run a zip tie through the hole in the headlight right about here, run a zip tie through there, attach it to my wire, and then pull my wire through. Go ahead and fish this through here. Pull the shield back a little bit more. Alright, I got it. I'll go ahead and kind of pull it through. I'm going to attach the wire to the zip tie. And you can use whatever you want to try to get that wire up there. I find a zip tie works pretty well. So now, just pull the zip tie up, and the wire will be on the end of the zip tie, just like that. Alright, now that we got the wire fished up through there, it's time to plug this guy back in. So, what you do, just kind of wind this wire through there, get it orientated the right way. Like, sometimes the wire gets caught up in there. Make sure she's flush, and then twist it. That way it seals, no water gets in. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and install it into the bumper, or into the fender rather, and then I will clip it in on the back side. So all you do is line it up, and then click it in, and she's good to go. Now all I gotta do is reach back in here, plug in the light. Alright, got her clipped in. I'll come back to that later to tidy that up, but let's figure out what is what as far as the turn signals. Alright, so the plug that you're gonna want, this one down here, you just squeeze this tab, pull it out there. You can pull it off this little stay right here on the headlight to give yourself a little bit more room. But basically, to figure it out, I basically just took the end of the wire and I went around and I pushed the end of the wire into the plug, and whichever one went inside, and I turned the turn signal on, and whichever one made the corners flash is the turn signal. And in this case, on the Type R, it is this green wire. on the bottom side. So you got 4 wires up top, 3 wires on bottom. So you're gonna have to do is cut back this loom a little bit to give a little bit more room, because then you're going to install, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these, but this is what you're going to be installing. So you're going to wrap it around the harness, run your other wire through here, and that's basically going to be the connection for the turn signals. Try to get this done before I run out of daylight. I do not like working in the dark, or when it's cold. More so when it's cold. Alright, so peel that back. You can have more electrical tape underneath here. Peel that electrical tape off. We need as much wire as we can get. To be honest, I hate doing this, but normally I'd find another spot to put this connection, but this is the easiest spot. And I can dress it up later. Alright, so you're going to take this green wire here. You're going to fit this thing around it. Take the screwdriver, and essentially this piece right here will basically smash through the 2 wires that you feed through here. So I grab this green wire, fish it into the connector. I mean, this is one way to do it, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. So basically, look like that. Got green on that side and red on that side. You don't want to push that red wire all the way through though. So I'll put it about right there. And then be careful not to smash any of the other wires. When you're crimping this, basically just push that guy down. Just like that. And then that'll clamp like that. Then they supply you with a zip tie. And I basically just zip tie this connector. That way the connector can't come undone. I don't know how it would, but you never know. So, get that nice and tight. Sorry if there's a lot of wind. A little windy today. And then you just take all this excess wire. Basically what I did is I just took it and bunched it up, and then I just zip tied it to the wiring harness for right now until I come up with another way to keep that closed. So your connectors just like this. I will go back through and fix this, because for the sake of the video I'm just going to do it like this. So you got a bundle of wire there, and then you just plug it in to your headlight again, and then clip this back in. But yeah, I'm going to eventually run that through the loom and probably get some more loom for it, but for right now that'll do. Can't forget to put your fender liner back in. push it around, and it'll go back. Your 3 Phillips, just like that. And up top. Just squeeze all this back together. Stab my thumb in the process. And that is that. So now I'm going to do the other side, but first I'll show you how it looks when it's on and when it's in the turn signal mode. As you can see, they are super bright white. They match the headlights pretty good. Now we're going to turn on the turn signal. And there's the turn signal. And then when you turn it off, it should go back to white. Yeah, that looks way better than just the orange lens. Ooh, like that. Looks way better. Let me know what you guys think about these side markers. Personally, I like them a lot. It gives them a way cleaner look. It's pretty cool that you can tie them in to the turn signals. One thing I want to get your guys' opinion on is HRS, the company that made these taillights and the side markers, also make a light for this here. From factory, it's just a red reflector, but they make a light that you can tie in to make it a normal, like, running light, or you can make it a brake light, or you can even make it a turn signal if you want to. On the fence about it, not too sure really what I want to do. I don't know if that'd be too much or if that actually would look really good. So let me know what you guys think. Leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna go up and finish up the other side before it gets dark, and let me know what you guys think of the corner lights. I personally, in my opinion, I like them a lot. Let me know what you guys think. Give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. And remember, if life starts to pass you by, just turn up the boost.